It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And here's Jawan Bentley. He's coming off an excellent 12-tackle game last week. It's the Pats and the Vikings on Thursday night primetime.
Time to set the old turducken aside and get ready for football as here we go on a Thanksgiving night. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Now Cousins here on the bootleg. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Well, once again, from all of us at EA Sports, happy Thanksgiving. Hope everybody's had a fantastic day on the couch, belt unbuckled, feet up. This, of course, the nightcap to a great day of football here this Thanksgiving holiday 2022. On play action, Cousins. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. His fourth touchdown on the year. And the Vikings go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Joseph connects on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Taken in at the 3. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Now Jones rolling to his left. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
As quarterbacks like to do, he pushed it downfield on that throw. But I think that since he was outside the pocket and there was open space, it would have been a good time for his first carry of the game.
Right side, Thornton with it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards for number 11.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The Patriots at 8-2 on the year. And they come in off a loss last time out, but still in the midst of a great season. Winners of 8 of their last 10.
And last week they...
Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
What part of they went empty set there? No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers. The last pass run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Cousins. And that is incomplete here. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
He got you the football, gave you a great opportunity.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
On 2nd and 7, Jones steps away to his left. And he slings one that's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Throwing, Jones. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
25 yards that time. First down, here's the run with Cook. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake. They've taken care of that early.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Joseph connects on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's capped off by the touchdown run coming from Dalvin Cook. This taken in at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. New England's offense set to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Now on 2nd and 13. Jones. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. Malik Harrison on the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Sliding out of the pocket. Checking this down to Stevenson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he will have a Patriots 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jones. And he rifles one incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down. Off play action. Jones. He gets this to Thornton. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. And remember, the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 10 more there and another 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Patriots are back within a score. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Justin Jefferson and the rest of this offense, they've got their helmets back on, and they're ready for this next series.
And CD, assuming he stays healthy, assuming the health, should get to that 1,000-yard mark pretty easily.
And the best part of what he's done so far is allows him and the team to relax their pursuit a little bit. Meaning, if they just have normal games, they'll get to the 1,000-yard mark. They don't have to force anything. But one of the reasons he's having the year he's having is what I call route running arrogance. They think there's no one that can cover them. No matter how many people are put in his direction, it just doesn't matter. He's going to find a way to beat them. And so far this year, he's done exactly that.
He sure has.
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play. Just someone that I can dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And here's Ryan Wright now.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And taken at the 46. He stiff arms him. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. Now Jones throwing to start the drive. Completes this one to Thornton. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 11 yards for number 11.
It's a nice completion and a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
Andrew Booth making the tackle.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. off the play fake. Jones.
He'll dump this down to Stevenson. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And the Patriots are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
They'll run with Strong.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Pierre Strong.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Patriots are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Folk connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. And the football going back to the Vikings offense.
And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Running right through him. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
And the Patriots are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Andrew Booth picks it up. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Incomplete, right side to Cook. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Now Cousins. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, Cousins. And he's got it. Touchdown, Vikings.
Justin Jefferson
from 17 yards out.
And the Vikings will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Joseph connects on the extra point,
and the lead is now 21-14. A drive there of just 4 plays.
And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Pats going to get one final possession in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw here taken in by Gesicki.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Patriots have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And we will likely not see another play here as they take the knee and head into the intermission all tied.
So past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game, we skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Patriots taking over to start quarter number 3. This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Again, it's Stevenson.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Jones now on 1st and 10.
Throw finding Thornton over the middle. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people.
On the counter, it's Stevenson.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
But now he appears to be in some pain. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Jones on 1st down. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Got Stevenson again, back-to-back plays. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10.
54 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Give to Strong running right.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
They went with a run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options. But when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. On 4th down, Jones. And it's going to be batted down. We'll go the other way with the football. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last.
Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
And the Pats are going to take possession of the football.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Here's Stevenson.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and flip.
Touchdown, Patriots!
Tyquan Thornton
from 6 yards away.
And the Patriots take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Folk connects on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Vikings 21. Nick Folk to kick off for New England.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
Nwangu now from his end zone. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, trying to help him shake it off because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back for both the quarterback and the entire offense. Otherwise, those mistakes could continue to pile up.
From the gun, here's Cousins. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
Christian Barmore
Forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. Third down, Dalvin Cook. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
A nice return that time of about 14 yards.
And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They go play action here on first down.
Got his man. It's Thornton.
And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. We get set for the fourth quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks.
And the Vikings are right back in this football game.
When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Cousins now.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear of risking a deep ball there, but wasn't enough to get him the completion.
Now Cousins. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. That's taken on the 25. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A great return there of 22 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10.
On their side of midfield at the 47.
It's Stevenson with a run to begin the drive.
And some space here. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
Ramondre Stevenson.
53 yards.
And the Patriots look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead now up to 14. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And now out comes Minnesota.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Cousins.
Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Osborne.
On the move past the 40. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Dancing to his left. And his throw is going to be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, touchdown!
Justin Jefferson
with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Vikings have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Joseph connects on the extra point.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. offense gets set to go, and there's Ramondre Stevenson.
He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. To throw on 2nd and 6, Jones.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Forced out to his left.
He'll get this into the hands of Stevenson.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. Now Jones. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
And the Vikings are right back in this football game.
That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback rolling left and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Cousins toward the sideline, and look at that catch, dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Cousins. Buying time to his left.
Oh, a huge mistake late. It's intercepted. Picked off by Juwan Bentley. And the Patriots are going to take possession of the football.
I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson.
And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Tavon Young.
And the Vikings are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
1st down now, but that clock rolling.
Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Meanwhile, Cousins' throw pulled in by Jefferson. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Cousins. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Past the 20. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. Now Folk for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
So Cousins and the Vikings down by 2 touchdowns, a little under 50 seconds to go. The turnover does give them life, but they still need 2 scores.
Completes this to Jefferson.
And he goes out of bounds.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review on this thing. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw, as this play will stand as is.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing, Cousins.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
Joseph connects on the extra point.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. 35 seconds to play. Everything will come down here to this onside kick. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Stevenson gets it again on second down.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
On third down, here's Strong.
And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
They'll run for it. It's Stevenson.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blow.